Okay, hey, good morning, everyone. It's Brett Gurney here with BrettGurney.com. It is a Sunday morning, um, the 24th of August. Summer's starting to come to an end here. The weather's cooling down. It's been a little bit cool all summer really, which is perfectly fine with me. But anyways, uh, I want to do one of my blog post supporting videos today. It's like a training. This is kind of how I learn, by first of all writing the blog post. And what I do is I gather the information online through a lot of different sources. Um, when I find something that I think that I need to get a little bit more involved in, or learn a little bit more about, then I will search around and find some material and study up on a little bit, and then I'll write a blog post. After I write the blog post, then I will use that as a reference to do my video, because it's a lot easier for me to have that point of reference to draw from, so that I'm sort of staying on point, and I can get to the information across, the information that I want. It's not like reading a script or anything like that, but I do have a blog post in front of me here that I'm going to expand upon. I'll do a little bit of reading on it, and then I'll expand on it so that I can keep my thoughts together. And that's just sort of how I learn. Okay, I've discovered that by teaching others, I learn more. And I'm certainly not an expert at any of this stuff. Okay, I'm learning too. This helps me to do that. So, anyways, this particular blog post is one that I wrote on January 24th of this year. Been quite a while back, but that's when I wrote this. And the title of the post is Sales Funnel: How to Turn Your Written Content into Leads. Sales funnel conversions. How are you satisfied with your lead generation? Now, I have to say that this is probably the most important thing for anybody that's learning how to do internet marketing and is looking to create lead generation, build a list, develop some followers, some people that will want to tune in and listen to your message, and maybe decide to partner up and work with you. Lead generation and how to create those leads is really the basis, the basics of it all. Okay, um, and so of course it goes on here and it starts with a question: is your blog converting the way you like? Well, first of all, do you even have a blog yet? If you don't, you should. Okay, you'll need to brand yourself some kind of a domain name. Get yourself a domain name, something that you want to become um, known by, your tag, if you will, or your handle on the internet, your brand. Okay, it's all about branding yourself and get yourself a blog. And that's not exactly what this post is about. I will be doing more training on that. I have done some in the past. So, but this is more about the actual funnel, okay, that you will create on your blog. You drive traffic to your blog, and when people are there visiting, they will be offered something compelling, something free, and something that they will need to exchange their name and email address for, in return to receive that gift, if you will, that freebie. Okay, and in this post, we'll help you identify weak points in your sales funnel. Goes on to say content drives leads. That's all there is to it. That's for sure. If your funnel process is without weak points, and your content is strong, your blog will convert. Okay, if there are weak points, your conversion will suffer. So let's just talk a little bit about a funnel and what it is. It's really simply a path that visitors take on their journey to becoming first leads, and then starting with awareness and then ending with action. Okay, preferably on to sales. That's the whole idea. You take them down this journey, down this path. They begin as somebody who's curious. You create awareness. okay, and you lead them with your content down this path, down this journey. It's a kind of a filtering process. You put them in the top, and the ones that come out the bottom are the ones who are the most serious, and the ones who will eventually become sales or partners in your business. Okay, so you start at the top and it ends in the bottom. Your blog, of course, and I mentioned this, your blog is your hub. This is the center of attraction. This is the where it all begins. This is the site that you send all your traffic to expose your funnel, to get them into your funnel by, again, offering something compelling, some information. It could be a lot of things, content, videos, ebooks, something of value that a person would want to receive, okay, and learn from. Okay, let's see here. This post goes on. Here's some steps to make sure your funnel is strong. Number one, create awareness at the top of the sales funnel. Okay, the top is the traffic. I mentioned that. Okay, how are you drawing visitors in? Your goals here are to create awareness, get attention, establish a relevant topic. That's your niche, and support or coincide with your branding and your niche. Okay, and this again is the basics, the foundation of your internet marketing. If your conversion going through the tunnel is good, but your traffic getting to the funnel is low, here's some things to work on. Okay, getting traffic to your blog or to your funnel. Search friendly blog content. You want to establish yourself on the search engines. You want to study and learn keywords. You want to learn tagging, optimization. One good source for that is called SEO Plugin by Yoast. Is good to know. You're going to want to have that as a plugin on your blog, which will help you as you're making your blog post to include the proper content that the search engines look for when they spider, when they index, to pick up on those things so that you will get indexed better in the search engines, which of course simply means that when somebody goes on the internet looking for something and they put in a keyword to search, if that's within your niche, then it will direct that traffic to your blog. Okay, another method is to write guest blog posts. I do this with a company called Adland Pro. There's several others out there, some of which I'm going to expand into. This does get easier as you establish yourself and create allies in the industry. In other words, other network marketers you become to be known by and you get to know, and that way you can guest blog on each other's blogs. Okay, guest blog writing offers these benefits to your traffic generation. I'm reading now, obviously, the posts improve your link popularity, make your site more likely to rank higher in the search engines, and strengthen your network and your brand. Okay, it's all about, again, branding yourself, getting known out there, getting yourself known by others. Okay, share your content. Here's another big point. Okay, create networks across as many different platforms as you can and share everything you publish across all networks. Okay, after you publish some material, then create a supporting video and post it on YouTube, which is exactly what I'm doing now. And if anybody needs some pointers, you want help with this, I'm always available. Okay, I'm here to assist in any way that I can. Just contact me. Okay, and ask me, let me know what you got going on and what you need help with. Okay, you can even turn it into a slideshare or a PowerPoint presentation. That isn't something that I've done yet. It's definitely something that I will be doing. In fact, I've found the resource that I want to do that with now, and it's there, and I'm getting closer to doing that. Okay, publish list posts. Numbered lists get more clicks. They set expectations. This is just a matter of format for your blog, something that you will learn and pick up as you start blogging. Listed posts, they're organized, they're scannable, they're easier to read. For example, 10 ways to get the most out of your Facebook marketing, and then list the 10 ways. Okay, it's much more appealing to the eye and easier to read than if you had just a whole lot of stuff jumbled together in a paragraph, for example. Breaks it up, much easier to read. Okay. Number 2, create desire in the middle of the sales funnel. Okay. What does this mean? Well, the middle of the sales funnel sets the stage for desire on your visitor's part. Give them compelling reasons to want more information and to look forward to continuing the journey. Educate and engage your prospects. Get them to go deeper with you by subscribing to your newsletter and connecting with you on your social media sites. Okay. And if you're not getting shares or comments on your blog, you're just going to want to work on your content a little bit. That means your email list is not growing. People are not returning. It's just something that you need to work on, is improving the content, educational stuff, informative stuff, people that content that others will find of value and will want to use, and that will help them to in whatever it is that they're doing. Of course, this would be in the niche that you're writing about. Okay, and again, back to that. The first thing you'll need to do is establish a niche. Okay, write engaging and informative posts that help people solve problems. I just sort of mentioned that. How-to posts work great. You're teaching people, you're educating people. How-to posts are one of my favorites. And people really love that stuff. Okay, and if you're providing that kind of content, they're going to come back. They're going to keep reading. They'll subscribe to your blog. They'll follow you. Okay, and here's something that will come with time. Partner up with other professionals and experts as you become known as an expert. And again, I'm not an expert. You don't have to be an expert. Okay, you simply need to know a little bit more than the person who's reading your blog. You simply, like I do, gather information, write it down, video about it, teach about it, educate about it, give people a point of reference to go to where they can get information that might help them. You know, again, you don't have to be an expert. You just have to know a little something about a little something and want to be willing to share that. Okay, and that will develop you and establish you in your niche. Okay, be personable, be approachable, be helpful. Okay, and be real. Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things. Yes, I'm referring to this blog post. That simply helps me find the words because I'm not a great ad-lib speaker. But I'm reading my material. Okay, material that I gathered but then put into my own words. Okay, so you do want to keep it real. You do want to be yourself. You do want to, if you are using a reference like this, you do want to get away from that now and then, like exactly like I'm doing right now, and use your own words and expand with your own ideas and things of that nature as you go along. Okay, you don't want to just read. But it's okay to, I think it's okay to read a little bit and then expand, add your thoughts, just to keep you on task, on point. Okay, number 3, generate action at the bottom of the sales funnel. This is what you're striving to do. This is what it's all about. This is the end result. The bottom of the funnel is where the work pays off, that's for sure. Converting visitors into leads, okay, and then into sales. A plan of action. These are the fruits of your labor and cause to celebrate. Yeah. Hey, I generated a lead. That is cause to celebrate. I mean, not everybody out there is doing that, and once you get one, you can get 2, you can get 3, and so on. Okay. Build trust in yourself. This will inspire others. Communicate on a personal level. Let people know who you are. You know, let them know what you're doing and what you're trying to do. And you know, I'm simply teaching myself by teaching others. Learning and helping others as I learn. You know, I mean, that's what I'm doing, and that's what you can do too if you want to. Okay, start conversations, answer questions. If your conversion into sales is low, work on this area. Okay, yeah. Build you, tell stories, offer solutions, show your expertise. Well, yeah, absolutely. If you have an expertise, you know, write and talk about that a lot, but don't talk about and write just about that, because you want to develop yourself in other areas as well. And I'm continuously trying to do that. I'm trying to be a sponge and gather as much information as I can, learn as much as I can, and then when I learn a little something about a little something, teach others what I learned. Okay? Answer questions, be available. I said that. Let them know you're there to help and ask them what you can do, and finally just make friends. Okay? That's really what this is, a relationship building business. Okay? And you're not selling to people, you're making friends. Okay? And if you make friends, and if you provide good quality content, valuable stuff that people find is useful to them, they're going to want to work with you. They're going to follow you, and they're going to want to continue to follow you and work with you. So anyways, that's kind of the end of the blog post, and so I'll just finish by saying that I appreciate all you watching my videos, and I hope that I was able to provide a little something. Okay, that if you want to do some internet marketing, get yourself established with a blog, create yourself a niche market, a brand, okay, and then start talking to people through video, however you want to create relationships. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.